that it?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna put it here. Oh, I need eggs.
Right there.
Yep, I need a bowl. Eh. Okay, and they have to be all the way in the back. Hi everyone. Eddie's my helper today. Yeah. I need 18 eggs. So, good morning, everyone. We are making cake.
It was me.
Not just your normal cake. This is a family or special recipe. Favorite. Popular banana cake.
Yeah. This is the stuff.
So, it's gonna get noisy here.
12. I said 18.
It's quick.
Okay, I'm going to share with you some tips when you're making your cakes, okay? Because I love you guys, okay? I love you very much that I think I need to share with you. My friend asked me to make her cakes for Father's Day. I guess it's for Father's Day because she's picking it up tomorrow. But because she's picking it up early, got to do it now. Is it done?
Mm-hmm.
You're fast. Did I turn up the right part? Was that good or?
We'll double check.
Okay, that's the
Bullet.
bullet. This is the, what's it called? It's not the small one. It's the big one. Bought it like what, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
When they first came out, I think something like that. I can't remember. And it really works. If you like, if you're making stuff for big events, which we did because we used to sell stuff over it. This is a good machine to have. Eddie ordered it without me knowing for me because we did a lot of mangoes. Because we did mango drinks, and this is a good machine for it. Just don't overwork it, though. We haven't had any problems since we opened the box. But for the cakes, here's another tip for your cakes when you're making it. Make sure the eggs are in room temperature. So you got to take it out and leave it outside. That's my tip, okay? One tip. And this is a big recipe. This is a lot of cakes. I'm making some for my family also. This is the only time I make it for my family because you know what? It is an expensive recipe and it's a lot of work. So what I do when I make cakes, if I have any batter left over, I have small pans because it's just me, Eddie, Charity, and I that eat banana cakes. So you have to, I make it in small pans and then I let it cool all the way and then I freeze it using these. Any cakes, cake mix, you know, if you're like a busy mom like I am, look, I use this. I think I bought this from Costco, this one. So, yeah. So I cool it down and then I use this. And then I put saran wrap in the back of it. Make sure you date it. Do not put, that's why I do the little ones. The little, because that's how it is. And then on top of that, you know I started my garden, so I'm collecting these. Because sometimes I find, okay, other stuff on yard, so I don't want those bugs in my yard, my garden. I will videotape that. But Eddie's good. Yeah, it is a lot of cake, so. Only the people that know that I actually make these that actually didn't make them.
Okay. I can make these.
Okay, so the bullet, the bullet comes with this. This is the shredder. You can turn it this way, which will shred it long ways, or this way, which it makes it really small, like you're mashing it. Just a little bit bigger, which is okay still, but it makes it really fast. I mean, sorry. Every time I use flour, I get my allergies. So, I forgot to wear a mask when I was doing it earlier. So I gotta go and blow my nose and wash my hands. It is like the worst thing to do. So so I'm doing this for my garden, and what I do is I put it in soap and then I wash them, and then I'm gonna throw it in my container garden so my little friend don't visit my garden.
The second most important thing about cooking, baking, is cleaning.
My mom usually do this part, just kidding. Yeah. So I'm gonna just put it in here, fill it with water and soap and water, and then I let it sit in here and then I change it again. I change it like 3 times. Because you don't want to put this in the garden like this. I think. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but I can't handle. And remember, my garden is not it's oh yeah, I wish it was bigger than what I got. But it's a container garden. I transfer some of the plants. I'm not quite done yet. Because my friend who does gardening, she told me, well, when she was younger, because she's an older lady now, she usually doesn't plant hers until after Father's Day. I think that's what she said, because we get hail in June or snow in June in Utah. See, and look, this is what I did with the other eggs. I just collect them. So when I gotta transfer more plants today. Yeah. So I'm gonna mix it. And you know my mix. Sorry. I told my mom to mark my pans one time because I always take pans to places and I never get them back for some reason, and I was getting tired of buying pans. So my mom, look what she did. She made sure my name is on all of these. Using the nail polish. So she left. There was like a certain pans that I take, but she marked everything like that. Even the pots that I don't even take anywhere. But yes, so it's it doesn't come with the bowl though, the bullet that is. It doesn't have a bowl for it, so. Where I had to put the camera away from. Yeah. So we're gonna put this in. I gotta make sure I got all the ingredients out here. These are the ones people order. So just have to make sure I got everything. Yep. I think I got everything I needed. Okay. So we are, see, when you're doing the eggs, make sure you put it in the bowl. Easy to do this way. And this is not a regular size bowl. This is the largest one they have. For, I bought this from Orson Gigi. I should have bought more. Because now I think they're $30 now. When I bought that, it was like 10 bucks. So many moons ago. Many, many moons. Yeah. I'm going to move it here so you can see the, yeah, this is, flip it over like this. But if you're making cake, it's just that these are ordered, people order. There we go. Yes, and I have a lot of, you know, because I used to do wedding cakes, so I have a lot of measuring cups, even measuring spoons, because, you know, you don't want to, I mean, if you're going to do this as a business, it is good money, I guess. Yeah. So I always make sure that I have enough. Okay, I got the first part. I always have to make sure that, okay, so how I do this, I got all the dry ingredients in here first. Yeah, these are all the, now I'm gonna add the liquid ingredients. I don't do it the other way, it's too hard for me. It's too much work. So I just added the eggs. If you're doing banana, and this has worked for me. It might not work for you, but it worked for me. And that is water. Don't forget the vanilla. You know, a few times I did the thing, I made the cake, forgot the vanilla, so I had to redo the whole order. They have these little cups. If you're doing a business run, they have these little cups, so make it easier on your measurement. And of course, we are going to do, make sure you have a good spatula. And I don't have a fancy mixer though. But I have a KitchenAid, but this is just way too big of a mix that it won't fit in the bowl. And I am not gonna mix it individually. So people often wonder how I can cook, like make a wedding cake, 30 cakes at a time. Well, I have 2 ovens, so yeah, I have 2 ovens. counting too. You gotta make sure that you're always counting, when you're baking. And thank you to the sister that said I helped her with her stuff. That was really sweet. I get a lot of nice compliments through Messenger, Okay, so now I'm gonna mix it. I mix it by hand. And if you've been following me, that's how I've always mixed everything. Except for the cake mix, I don't mix it by hand. So this way you get everything for sure. So remember, I do the dry ingredients, all the dry ingredients together, and then I mix it all together. Make sure it's mixed well. Before I add this is how I do it. Like I said, it might not work for you, but it does work for me. I have a couple bowls like this size. Yeah, before the whatchamacallit.
Epidemic?
No, before the mixer, there was this mixer. Ta-da! We didn't have mixers in Samoa. We have the hand. And I grew up making pulingi for the missionaries and my family. So when we moved here, we're always laughing. My sister and I are always laughing about that. They're like, so what happened to the recipe? I actually have that recipe. But what happened to the recipe in Samoa? I would tell my sister, oh, I threw it away. I got so tired of making pulingi. What's the English word for pulingi?
Pudding.
Ah. I don't know what.
Bread pudding.
Bread. Ah. I don't know. It's not. Pulingi is. It's this dessert that Samoans eat. I don't know if it's
made in a bundt cake pan.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can steam it or you can bake it in. The one I have, it is cooked using a cloth. So one of these days, I try to use that. I don't have a big enough pan though. I guess I can buy one. I don't have it, but you use the cloth to cook it in. And it comes out, because we didn't have ovens in Samoa. We had a wood. We had wood. And coconut husk. And ipu. Yeah, we didn't have, I told my daughter that other day, I was like, yeah. The thing about here, you got the oven, then now you have propane outside, but in Samoa, you go find the wood and you cook if you want to eat. In Samoa too, we had, so here's, I add the banana, the last part. Because I want to make sure that all of it's mixed well. See? And I usually, when I make the cakes for people, I usually do it the day before. And this is a wedding cake, and I do it early Wednesday morning. But yeah, if you want to see some of my cakes that I did, I've only been doing family stuff. I don't do, but this is like the most, like if people want, like my family, if they want cakes, this is usually one of the cakes they order. Is they want this, and they know I don't charge a lot. I don't kill them with the prices. I do it to help my family. That's what it is. They basically just pay for the ingredients. I don't really make money out of it. I would have been rich if I was to charge the real price. I have a lot of money. But, you know, the Lord, He blesses me with this kind of talent. I believe it's a talent. And that's how I'm able to help my friends and my family members with because cakes are expensive. I know how much they cost. Wedding cakes are very pricey. Yeah, they're very, very pricey. But, so, now that is done with the mixing. Oh, no, I need this thing right here. I just need the spatula. I don't need, I'm just going to use it. You just have to make sure that you have everything. I mean, if you're going to do this, you gotta, I have, well, when I did it, because it was mainly my family that I started making cakes for her.
Yeah, well, your daughter was the first one, actually.
Yeah, it was my daughter that encouraged me to do it. And then my family wanted me to make cakes. So, and I forgot to, okay, I'm talking away over there, and I forgot to
Set the oven.
the oven.
You
Oh,
just
shoot. I gotta do the bottom one first. Oh, no, I don't want to do it. I don't do it. See, this is the kind of oven I have. Okay, I'm gonna show you what kind of oven I have. This cost us about $1,400 because this is the, I don't know if, oh shoot, sorry. Okay, so this oven is what I have, and it was like $1,400 that we had to pay for it. Got it from RC Willie. People said, well, don't share the information. I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna help people that way. Here, so it's not letting me do it. Okay, it's $325. Okay, so this is the oven, and so the oven looks like this. So this is the top. This is small. This is, I bake cakes in here, and then I have the bottom one. So it doesn't have that. What's that thing called on the bottom? And then the burners are different. Well, I don't know about the other one. Yeah, so that's the kind of oven I use.
Use your spatula.
And it's the same size as just the regular oven. I mean, size-wise, when it fitted in there. So you know, if you're gonna buy one, it's not a different size. But I went and bought me one because I really needed it. And it was time to get an oven. And so we've had this. We bought it in, I want to say 06. 06 is when we bought the oven. So, and the bottom one just went out with two left burners. Are both of them out?
No, not all of it out. Just
yeah. So hopefully we'll fix that soon. Can I wipe this part right here? Got bananas all over it. Okay, and I'm going to show you what the bullet looks like. Okay, so this is the bullet right here. Okay, here's the bullet. I don't know if you can see that. Right here. So this is the bullet, see? This is a large. And I don't think I haven't seen it at the store. Eddie ordered this when they had the commercials on TV. Yeah, before the internet thing was. So, yeah, so he ordered it when he saw it on TV. And he just felt bad for me trying to, you know, grate all those mangoes. And then I also shred the carrots because I do carrot cakes for sometimes. I shred the carrots in this, the bananas, and the mangoes. Those are the only three that I've used it for, so I don't know what else. But it comes with this thing. Look, I don't know if you can see that. Look. So, and then you push the fruit down this thing. And you gotta, it doesn't come with a bowl. So, see, look, it goes in here and you push it down. Just, I think the small bullet is like this too, also, huh, Eddie?
Yeah.
And then it just has, sorry, maybe I should turn the camera around, but can you see this? There's pulse, high, and low. It's fast. It really helps. So what I do, I wash it. Did you dry it?
What?
Thank you. This.
Yes, I did.
And then I get a pillowcase and I cover it and it goes underneath. So, you know, because of all the dust and stuff. So every time I use it, okay, let me move it back here because I change the pillowcase. So I know it's time to change the pillowcase. See, I just put a regular pillowcase over it and cover it. I haven't gotten into the sewing part of this thing, so let me go under the shelf. My means. Hidden away. We don't see it. People don't know it's there. Not because I don't want them to see it. It's just that.
Organized.
Yeah, trying to keep the kitchen organized. Yeah. So I'm gonna do the cake thing. I call it the cake thing.
What kind of cups you looking for?
I always smile when I have to make this because I always look at what my mom did. So look here, like these pans right here. Bless her heart though. Yeah, see, look. She gave all my pans my name. Should have given them different names. Oh, this one, somebody had this and returned it. I have 4 of these. I'm down to 2. This is, this size is 18 by 12. And these are made by Wilton. So all my pans are made by Wilton. I don't know, I just love the brand. They'll probably cook the same as the other pans, but. Hot in here. I should have waited for tonight, but since I'm doing this. Yeah. Beautiful day. Nice outside. And then I do use parchment paper. I'm not gonna. I know, this says cooking. Oh, there's light. I was wondering why it was so dark. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I use this. Okay. Might think it doesn't work. It does. This is less expensive than the other stuff, the baking stuff. So I would just spray the sides. I've used this for years. You know. You have to find ways to, like if you're helping your families with cakes and stuff, like I do, when it comes to wedding cakes. I don't do birthday cakes because to me, it's cheaper to buy it at Walmart because the frosting is very expensive. And so, if you're gonna buy this oven, we're gonna go to the oven. Sorry. Gotta make sure that you're gonna cook it the same time. Make sure you preheat the bottom one before you preheat the top one. I'm sharing with you all the tips. It's not gonna bother me. Hold on, I'm trying to think. What am I looking for? Oh, I need a cup. Find a cup. I used to have a lot of cups, but I do not know what happened to them. My daughter always says, "Oh, Grandpa, maybe he took it to someone." Just kidding. Because my dad, I have the funniest story. Everything that I had, a lot of stuff, he goes, "I don't know what happened to them." Then we went to get Lisaki and Joyce's house because he had boxes there. My dad's like, you didn't need that. You were using it. I was like, thanks, Dad. I love that man, though. And happy Father's Day to all the dads. So, yeah. So I ended up taking my stuff back. He didn't take it to some over them. I was like, nope, you're not doing that to me. But it's okay. My dad, he did so much for me. So this is how I measure. I don't do any. So just remember that the cake mix is 4 cups. If you're in the US, that's 3. Why do you have to, why do I do this? It's because it's a waste of batter. Like, I learned this, okay? So waste of batter if you're making a wedding cake and you have so much batter and you don't have the freezer too. So this way, you're only making what you need for the cake. You know, I'm sure you know that. I'm just saying, you know. So this is 8 cups. And I always check if it's, I'm very considerate in when it comes, because they wanted a sheet cake, but my cakes are not sheet cakes. They're a lot more than that. Because I love my people. I love everybody. That, yeah. So I'm going to do 10. And then whatever's left, that's what my family gets. Yeah, it's really, and these pans do cake. The hardest ones that are the ones that are really long to bake in are the round ones, and the small square. You think that they would be, the small square ones are also take so long. So make sure that you're writing down because. It doesn't work. The timer for this doesn't work when you get the chart because it always seems so, something like that. But see, you can tell these pans have gone through a lot. And this, you buy these from Costco. It's like $6 for these big things. So if you know somebody at Costco, I use a lot of parchment paper. Baking everything from fish to, not the fai'aia though. I've never done it on the parchment paper, but I'm talking about like the stuff like the fillets and stuff like that. Because it's easy cleaning. Why are you going to slave over cleaning? And this keeps it on that. It is a lot of work, but it's okay. I could have just used the top, sorry, my nose is itchy again. Ugh. The only reason why I rarely use the bullet is because I hate cleaning it. But Eddie was willing to do that for me today. So this is for my friend's stuff that she wanted cake for. And it's mixed well. I know, if you don't see my live, I don't know. Edison, can you come fix this curtain, please, son? So I do it this way. The curtain. I looked and I wanted the batter to like halfway up the pan. That's how I determine if it's enough or not. You know, not only that I use measuring cups, but but I also determine just the eye. You know, if it's, because you don't want it to overflow. So yeah, and these are heavy duty spatulas. I use the other ones when you and they all broke. I bought like 6 of them and they all broke all within one, because when you're doing homemade cake, oh my gosh. I'm talking about if you're doing this as a business though. I'm not talking. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Sorry, my daughter's trying to call me and I'm doing a live. Okay, so I look, you know, the eye thing and see if I should order, because I just want to make sure that they don't, they are gonna come out.
There you go.
And it's very plain what she wants, so. What do you, did she answer?
No.
I wonder if it's her lunch. I didn't check. But yeah, so I'm not gonna make you, because it's gonna be a long time. This is usually cooked between 45 to 50 minutes. Remember, the cake pan size is 18 by 12. So if you're gonna bake it and you're guessing, if you're just learning how to make the cakes, it's doesn't feel right.
What are you doing,
I
Cherry?
think I'm short. I think I'm talking.
I'm in the middle of
What happened? Is she coming home? Is she at lunch?
Come on. You want me to get you? Okay, I'll come right now then.
Oh, I didn't see my daughter's text. Oops. Now that feels the same. Oh, wait. Let me do this. Make sure that this is level, because it's going straight in the oven.
Sorry. sorry.
We're eating leftover food from last night. So, let's go in here. And I'm going to put it at 40 minutes first. You don't want to overcook it. That's the thing about cake. Do not overcook your cake, because it will be dry. So even though I know it's about 45 to 50 minutes. Yeah. So if you want to save money, I used to use the bake one. The bake spray. The baking spray. It's expensive. This works as good as that stuff. And I've used this one, and I think this used to come in vegetable oil and all kinds of olive oil, because I used to do couponing big time and those were free, and I used those spray and it worked for me. So I'm just giving you some of the baking tips. Yeah. And then another tip, you know, you've been following me on social media. I always shop at Costco, and because I do bulk everything basically. So this is also good. This is how many? This is 13.5 pounds, and it is yeah. You can use it for a lot of stuff, and I use this for cleaning too. You know, once a month for our sink and our tub, I would put one cup of baking soda inside. You know, just pour it in the sink, in the drain part of the sink, and I pour vinegar down. And we have not had any problems with drainage. And then sometimes I pour salt, because salt stops the roots from going into your pipes. You know, tips for those that that have those problems. It worked for us, so we've never had to call the plumber for that, for stuff like that, you know. It's and vinegar, our sink. Oh, sometimes, you know, when you're removing that thing that plugs it up, and the smell of it comes in. So I just pour vinegar in there and let it sit in there before I use it. When I'm talking about vinegar, it's not it's this stuff. And it's also inexpensive. I think it's like $2 per bottle. It's $4 something at Costco for the big bottles. See these? So I bought, they come in a case of 2. It's about $4 or $5. So I buy these. I have a lot of these in my house because I use it for cleaning and stuff like that. This I also used outside to kill dandelion. Now I'm pulling out dandelion. I'm getting really impatient with dandelion. It killed a lot of it, but it was using up too much, and I don't have, because the last time I went to Costco, they didn't have them, so I didn't want to use up too much of this stuff. So, but it did work. It did kill the dandelion. I had to spray it a couple times, but it killed the dandelion, and it's natural stuff. So, yeah, and that's going to be the end of the video. Sorry, I don't want you to be waiting for them. I would show you the cake, but it's gonna like 40 more minutes, and I do not want to wait 2 hours for it. But that's how I make banana cake. Those are some of the tips that I use. I mean, things that I do to use. Yeah. Talk to you later. Love you guys. And if you don't see, oh, by the way, if you don't see my videos on here, just click on that blank screen, okay? I'm having a problem with Facebook right now. The Facebook police is after me again because of my views on certain things. So, love you. Bye.